Older men notice this first, but most women have no idea. After 60, so many women spend countless hours worrying about wrinkles, gray hair, or whether their bodies still meet impossible standards. But here's something that might surprise you. When mature men meet you for the first time, they're not focused on what you think they're looking at. Instead, there are 5 specific things they pick up on almost instantly, and none of them have anything to do with your physical appearance. In fact, these qualities are far more powerful than most women realize. Most women have no idea just how magnetic these qualities truly are. Welcome back to Journey After 60. Today, I'm going to reveal the 5 things older men actually notice first when they meet you, and none of them are the things you've been told to worry about. This truth might completely shift the way you approach dating and relationships after 60. Because once you understand what truly draws a mature, high-quality man in, you'll realize that you already possess far more attraction than youth or beauty ever could. This isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about recognizing the authentic qualities that pull the right kind of man toward you like a magnet, and learning how to let those qualities shine. Before we dive in, go ahead and give this video a like if you're excited about reclaiming joy and confidence in your dating life. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a new episode of Journey After 60. Now, let's talk about what he really sees and why it might just surprise you. Number 1. How you treat other people. There's something deeply revealing about how we treat others, especially those who can't offer us anything in return. It's easy to be kind to people in positions of power or those who might benefit us in some way. But it's in the quieter, everyday interactions with a waiter, a cashier, a stranger, that your true character really shines through. Older men, especially those who are emotionally mature, notice these moments. And more often than not, it's these subtle interactions that speak louder than anything you could say. They pay attention to how you show respect, how patient you are, and whether you can extend compassion even when no one's watching. These quiet acts of humility and kindness don't go unnoticed. The truth is this: how you treat others, particularly those who have nothing to give you, says everything about your core values. If you're dismissive or rude to someone in a service role, it leaves an impression that no charm or elegance can erase. Those small moments reveal your emotional maturity and personal integrity. But when you treat everyone with warmth, patience, and respect, regardless of their role, it tells a much deeper story. It shows that you're grounded, empathetic, and aware of the bigger picture. And men notice, especially those who are looking not for perfection, but for a partner with depth, grace, and kindness. Someone who brings peace and dignity into every space she enters, from grand occasions to the most ordinary moments. There's a quote by Samuel Johnson that captures this perfectly. The true measure of a person is how they treat someone who can do them absolutely no good. It's not about how you act when you're trying to impress. It's about who you are when there's nothing to gain. It shows in how you treat the grocery store clerk after a long day, the stranger who bumps into you by accident, or the waitress who gets your order wrong. These moments, though small, reveal something far more powerful than any curated image ever could. Because character isn't proven in polished performances, it's revealed in who we are when no one's watching. And when you live that way, you radiate something irresistibly attractive: emotional depth, inner strength, and quiet confidence. So think about it. As you move through your day, how do you treat the people you encounter? Do you offer the same kindness to a cashier as you would to a close friend? And how does that feel to you? Let me know in the comments. Do you believe these small acts of kindness shape the quality of your relationships? But kindness alone isn't the only thing men pick up on. Once they feel your warmth, the next thing they notice, often without realizing it, is something even more magnetic. Number 2. Your energy and emotional presence. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt the energy shift? It's strange, isn't it? That invisible force that seems to arrive before you even speak, quietly revealing so much about who you are and how you carry yourself. I often think about this when I reflect on the art of attraction, especially as we age. The legendary Maya Angelou once said, "People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." It's a powerful reminder that the true impact we have on others is felt through how we make them feel, not through the words we say or the clothes we wear. When you walk into a room, your emotional presence, your energy, speaks volumes. And older men in particular are very attuned to this unspoken vibe. I've had conversations with many men in their 60s and 70s, and they all echo the same sentiment. They're not chasing perfection. They're not concerned if your hair is silver or your skin isn't as smooth as it used to be. What they truly seek is peace. They want to be around someone who brings joy, warmth, and light into their lives. I remember speaking with Robert, a man in his early 70s, about the first time he met a woman named Carla. She wasn't the youngest in the room. She didn't have the most conventionally polished appearance. But when she entered, something shifted. The atmosphere itself seemed to soften. What caught Robert's attention wasn't how Carla looked. It was the energy she carried. Her calm presence, her quiet confidence. It made him feel at ease immediately. She wasn't trying to impress anyone. She wasn't performing or pretending. She was simply being herself. And in that beautiful simplicity, Robert found something magnetic. You see, as we get older, we often feel pressure to look younger, to fit some outdated mold. But the truth is, what matters most isn't how you look. It's how you make people feel when they're around you. When you walk into a room with confidence, with a genuine smile, with an open heart, that energy is palpable. It draws people in, it invites connection, and it offers peace. That is deeply, deeply attractive. I know that's not always easy. Aging can bring insecurity, and self-doubt can creep in. But please believe me when I say this. The energy and emotional presence you bring into a space is what leaves a lasting impression. It's what older men notice first, even if they don't always realize it themselves. And while your emotional presence draws people in, What truly sustains a deep connection is what lies beneath it. The quiet, often unspoken relationship you have with yourself. Number 3, your relationship with yourself. Did you know that the way you speak about yourself is often one of the first things an older man notices? It may seem subtle, but it reveals a great deal about your inner world and how at peace you are within it. As women, we're often our harshest critics. We focus on what we want to change, what we think we've lost, or how we believe we should be. But older men, especially those looking for meaningful connection, are incredibly attuned to how you see yourself. And that plays a major role in how they connect with you. This kind of attraction doesn't come from flawless skin or youthful curves. It comes from emotional maturity. Older men understand that outer beauty fades, but self-respect and authenticity, that's what endures. They're not looking for a woman who needs constant reassurance. They're drawn to a woman who values herself, who honors her own worth without apology. Because when you accept yourself fully, your past, your imperfections, your story, you also give others permission to do the same. True beauty isn't about being perfect, it's about being real. And there's something else that adds to your allure: curiosity. A woman who is still learning, still growing, still excited about life brings a fresh, vibrant energy to every interaction. She doesn't need to be everything to anyone. She simply stays open, engaged, and alive in her own journey. A healthy relationship with yourself doesn't stop at self-acceptance. It blossoms when you stay curious about life itself. Number 4, your genuine curiosity for life and learning. The fourth thing older men notice is your relationship with life itself. Whether you're still curious, engaged, and growing, or if you've quietly retired from new experiences and learning. Socrates once said, "An unexamined life is not worth living," and many men over 60 find themselves drawn to women who continue to question, explore, and expand, both within themselves and in the world around them. I truly believe the most fascinating people are those who remain captivated by what they don't yet know. It's that spark of curiosity, that hunger to keep discovering, that keeps relationships vibrant even as the years go by. If you want a relationship that stays fresh and alive, it starts with nurturing your own curiosity. Now, this doesn't mean you have to take classes or become a scholar. It's not about formal education. It's about being engaged with life, paying attention, caring deeply, and asking real questions. It's about being the kind of person who can strike up a meaningful conversation, offer a fresh perspective, or simply bring a new idea to the table. Older men notice when a woman isn't living on autopilot. They admire a woman who still dreams, still reflects, and still seeks to grow. That tells them you're not stagnant, you're evolving. And that means life with you will never be dull. They're not looking for someone to entertain them. They're looking for a partner to grow with, someone with a rich inner world. Someone who brings new thoughts, new questions, and even challenges their views in thoughtful ways. A woman who continues to grow intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually, because that kind of growth creates depth, connection, and lasting partnership. So now I'm curious, what's the last thing you learned that truly excited you? Is there something you've always wanted to explore or dive deeper into? Share in the comments below. Your curiosity might just inspire someone else today. All of this leads to one essential truth. Connection isn't just about how you show up on the outside. It's about how open you are on the inside. And that's exactly what older men tend to notice next. Number 5. Your emotional availability. The fifth and arguably most important thing older men notice is your emotional availability. Are you genuinely open to connection? Or are you still quietly protecting yourself from past wounds in a way that blocks real intimacy? For emotionally mature men, this quality matters more than any external trait. But emotional availability isn't just about being able to talk about your feelings. It's about your ability to truly connect on a deeper level, to trust and be trusted, to be vulnerable without fear of judgment, to let someone in even when it feels risky. Many women, especially after experiencing heartbreak or loss, naturally become protective of their hearts. We build walls, not because we don't want love, but because we want to stay safe. The problem is, those same walls that protect us can also keep the right people out. Older men are deeply drawn to women who are emotionally honest, women who are willing to share their fears, hopes, and desires without hiding behind a polished facade. They're looking for a partner who's not just open to love, but open to being truly seen. That doesn't mean you have to lay your whole heart bare on a first date. Emotional availability is not about oversharing. It's about being willing to invite someone into your world at a real, authentic pace. It's being open to meaningful conversations, to laughter that comes from the soul, and to moments that reveal your inner landscape without pretense. True intimacy begins with emotional openness. And when you show up with sincerity, you create the kind of connection that goes beyond appearances. You open the door to a partnership rooted in depth, honesty, and lasting closeness. The 5 things we've explored today: how you treat others, your emotional presence, your relationship with yourself, your curiosity for life, and your emotional openness aren't just things men notice. They're reflections of your inner strength and the woman you've become through a lifetime of experience. So the next time you're getting ready to meet someone new, instead of worrying about covering your gray hairs or picking the most flattering outfit, remember what truly matters. Bring your genuine energy. Let your natural kindness shine. Accept yourself fully. Stay curious about life and people, and most importantly, stay open to meaningful connection. These are not strategies, they are the quiet power of a woman who has lived, learned, and grown. And mature men notice them right away. If this video gave you a fresh perspective on what truly makes you attractive, make sure to subscribe and share it with a friend who needs to hear this too. And let me know in the comments, which of these 5 qualities feels most natural to you? Remember, the right man will see and value the real you long before he thinks about anything else. Your inner beauty, the kind that truly captivates, only becomes stronger with age. These aren't traits you need to fake or chase. They're gifts you've already earned by living fully and growing wisely. Let that truth shine, and you'll attract someone who's ready for the incredible woman you already are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.